street in Kensington and like just smell decay.
Mm.
And you see these people like here and they're on the street still. They unwrap the bandage and they got a big hole in their arm. They're like all proud of it. It's like, God damn, dude, like
it's bad.
Yeah,
Kensington, man. I know exactly what you're talking about.
But
man. Oh, look at this raccoon just looking up at us.
Yeah, remember I was saying about the raccoons? Yeah.
What?
There's some big ass raccoons. They're like baby bears.
Right.
But they're cute,
there's a little one behind it, yeah. Damn, that's a big.
Massive, right?
Yeah. Wow.
You know, I have my little, you see, this is, I don't have a fancy, green yard in front of me. I have a
debris, right. Jeez.
This is Picasso.
Okay.
In comparison to that, as you can see.
It's like very like I could moonwalk on this.
Baby, stay in the bed. I'm coming with someone that's recording. Just stay in there for a few seconds.
You got it?
Yeah.
What's it on that roof with the raccoon?
I work on the street. I'm a working girl. I'm not a prostitute. I'm not a hooker. I'm not a hoe. I work in the adult industry.
Oh, you have?
No, but that's what I consider it.
Oh, okay. It's not like on film. You talking about?
No, not
I
on
got
film,
you,
but I treat this very much like that.
Right. I got you.
If you catch me, if I post up. I'm usually in one spot. I take care of business, and then I go inside. I go into my little hut.
Okay.
I'm homeless.
Right.
I stay on the street.
I never seen you out here though. I've been through here. Is it usually a hangout spot?
This is my spot.
But I'm not out here consistently, so I can't.
How I was telling you, I lost my phone.
You in and out.
Oh,
you don't have the contacts.
I get a call, I meet you, I come outside, I handle my business, and I go back inside. Okay. And people look at it, I like, oh, that's a pimp. Nah, he has his own hustle.
Nah, yeah, I mean, it's a lot of people out here that's in relationships, and they both use and.
But there's usually one of them kind of like
makes the most money,
and the other one just kind of sits back.
Right, I get it, but no, that's definitely not pimping.
Who it is?
Right.
But yeah, no, that's the reality of it. If any girl out there thinks that they're gonna have a real relationship, with a man out here that's an addict, you're fooling yourself.
I think it's going to extend this far. I'm happy that I did this. Wow, what?
Ask for help. It's hard. Like right now, I'm hungry. I don't want to cry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And so the opportunity that you just gave me, goes for that. There's days that you eat, there's days that you don't, but there's never a day that you don't go without getting high.
Right. Damn. Any last words to your son?
Baby, I love you. Mommy loves you. I hope you see this someday. I hope you know that I never wanted it to be like this. And I'm so sorry. But I'm so proud of you. I wish you nothing but the best. And I hope one day.
Y'all, welcome to JerseyzConcrete. Please hit that subscribe button. Please comment. Please like. And hit that notification bell right there on the subscribe button. Thank you guys for everything. Please support the channel. Hit the Cash App. Listen, it helps the channel out a lot. So, thank you again, guys. Alright, guys, we're on Freelandheisen and McKellen, right?
Yes.
This is McKellen, right?
It's called the Avenue.
The Avenue? Okay. Okay. And today we have
Angie.
Angie?
Yes.
Nice to meet you, Angie.
Nice to meet you too, baby.
How old are you, Angie?
I'm 42.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm 42. Okay. I'm a widow. I'm a mom of an 18-year-old.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you. I don't know what I lost him to. I don't know if I lost him to addiction.
Okay.
Or if I lost him to the COVID, because I put him in a plane to Puerto Rico. He was supposed to get his life together so we could move together.
Right.
But it just didn't work out like that. But out of it, I have a beautiful 18-year-old.
Okay.
I'm a proud mama.
Okay.
He is in Utah.
Okay.
Going to university.
Oh, nice.
Thanks to my sister and my parents who,
They basically took custody of him and...
I gave them custody at 11. So,
okay.
My mom, being a good daughter to my mom, I feel like being a good daughter to my mother, I was a bad mother to my son. Because my mom didn't want me to go to court, didn't want me to fight it, and I wasn't going to do that to my son.
Right.
And I understand why they wanted to do it, because of the, me coming in and out, I could just grab them. And right. They thought that in my stupor of being high, that I was going to use my son, like, as a bait.
Oh yeah.
You know, and so it's just I don't want my kid to go to the state.
Right.
My parents are beautiful people. My sister's she's got a doctor's degree, so I couldn't have asked for any better people to raise my son.
I think you did the right thing. I do. I really think you did. Yeah.
Thank you. Go ahead.
So you said you gave him away at 11.
I was with his father for 13 years. Married for 10. I was 13. I was with him. I raised him as a single mom, basically for 11 years, and then the addiction started to kick in. The addiction went from, taking pills, and then when someone goes, hey, this is 30 and then this is 5, and it does the same thing, and you do it the same way, why not? And
that's how they get you.
That's how they got me, and I've been homeless for 7 years. I thought I was only here for 5,
right?
So I lost track of time.
Wait, so you thought you was here for 5 years?
I said that if I was here for 5 years, I was gonna die here. That was my belief.
Right.
And then when someone told me, he's like, Angie, you've been here for 7, and I was like, excuse me, what?
What?
So every day I wake up hoping that I get out of here.
Right.
Every day I wake up hoping that this isn't fun. It's not easy. No. It's every day you wake up broke. Every day you go to sleep broke.
Right.
The mind of an addict is, I want it now. I want it now. I want it now. I want it now. And I come from a good home. Not saying that anybody else is deserving of this life, but I went to school. My parents are still together.
You had your mom and your dad in the household?
My mom and my dad in the household. They've been married for like 50-something years.
Wow.
Yeah.
And most of the people that's out here in the streets, including me, we didn't have that in our household. Yeah,
so everybody asks me like, what are you doing out here? Like,
right.
And I wish I could answer that question. I don't. I always get stuck as I'm a boy. Right now, there's a guy in my life. I love him. He helps me out here. Doesn't like what I do, but at the same time, I can't depend on him to take care of me because he's an addict himself.
Okay.
And people look at it, I like, oh, that's a pimp. Nah, he has his own hustle.
Nah, yeah, I mean, it's a lot of people out here that's in relationships, and they both use and...
But there's usually one of them kind of like...
makes the most money.
And the other one just kind of sits back.
Right, I get it. But no, that's definitely not pimping.
Who it is.
Right.
But yeah, no, that's the reality of it. If any girl out there thinks that they're going to have a real relationship with a man out here that's an addict, you're fooling yourself. Yeah. Unless you meet a guy who sustains his own addiction, doesn't need you for his addiction, and won't sit back and fall on you for his addiction, then you can say that you're in some kind of a relationship. Right. But if hey, I like you, and you kick it together, and you give him a little bit of joy, and you give him a little bit of this, right? They're just gonna sit there and wait for you to feed them.
But he also protects you too, though, right? Sometimes.
And you know what? And that's a choice.
Yeah.
That's a balance with some of the young ladies. They want to have. I treat this as a business. I work on the street. I'm a working girl. I'm not a prostitute. I'm not a hooker. I'm not a hoe. I work in the adult industry.
Oh, you have?
No, but that's what I consider it.
Oh, okay. It's not like on film. You talking about?
No, not on film. But I treat this very much like that.
Right. I got you.
If you catch me, if I post up. I'm usually in one spot. I take care of business, and then I go inside. I go into my little hut. Okay. I'm homeless. Right. I stay on the street.
I never seen you out here though. I've been through here. Is this usually a hangout spot?
This is my spot.
But I'm not out here consistently, so I can't.
How I was telling you, I lost my phone.
You in and out. You don't have the contacts.
I get a call. I meet you. I come outside. I handle my business, and I go back inside. There's no reason. I don't spend more than an hour with anyone that I hang out with. There's no reason for that because I'm not here to be your girlfriend, your side chick, your booty call, your boo. I just call it Angie time.
Okay.
And I only see you when you want to see me.
Right.
I respect your personal life. I'm not here to ruin anything of that because just like you have your personal life, I have my personal life. I don't, if you like to see me, they just respect what it is. Right. You take care of me, I take care of you, and we keep it pushing.
Exactly.
No one needs to get in trouble.
Right.
But don't fool yourself, ladies. It's not easy. It's very dangerous. The ones that you think are always going to be there for you, they love to tell you this, I'm going to take care of you, and anything you need, just call me. And you're outside and it's really cold and you could use something to eat, and no one's around. Right. No one can give you 50 cents. But if you say, hey, listen, I can, help you out there, and oh man, the money falls from the sky.
Right.
But if you just genuinely ask for help, it's hard. Like right now, I'm hungry. I don't want to cry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And so the opportunity that you just gave me, goes for that. There's days that you eat, there's days that you don't, but there's never a day that you don't go without getting high. Right.
Damn. So you replace it with food.
That is the reality of the situation.
Damn.
It's so weird because I used to consider myself a drug user, not a drug addict. I wasn't a drug addict.
Right.
I just used drugs.
Right.
I was better than that.
Right.
I wasn't on the street. I was a functioning addict. I had a job. I've had jobs as an accountant, as a paralegal. I went to Kane for 2 years. So
wow.
At 42 years old, getting in trouble with the cops around 30-something, it's like kind of like I bumped my head. Yeah. What did you do, Angie?
Right, you're doing something wrong. You're starting to get in trouble at 30.
I feel like it's the disillusion of my marriage, and then having my whole family. Like my dad gets mad at me because he's like, "Why are you?" My idea of not wanting to leave my husband at the time, rest in peace, was because no one was divorced. No one was gone. Everybody's together. My aunts and my uncles, I seen that growing up. So I guess I put this expectation on myself that
you had that loyalty.
It work. Yeah, that loyalty. Right. Not making it work is going to be a failure. And then from there, you know what I mean? And when I met him, it's kind of hard to be with someone when I'm optimistic and he was very pessimistic.
Right.
Wanting to want him to do something, believing in him after I gave him everything I had to give, and then I had nothing else left to give.
Right.
So that kind of started to bring me down a little bit, and then I ended up here. My parents were just on the other side of the cemetery over there, but now they're in the Carolinas, so I'm really here by myself now.
So you lived on the other side?
My family
Elizabeth.
In Hillside.
Oh, Hillside. Okay.
Right on the other side of this.
Wow.
Right here, on the other side of that cemetery, my house is right there.
Damn.
So it's kind of hard not to. It was just a walk.
So,
I jump in. What is it? A hop, a jump, and a skip away?
Yeah. I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Like that. Yeah.
So you grew up over there on the other side
of
the. Okay. Where do you grow up at?
I grew up in Florida.
Okay.
I am Colombian.
Okay, I was gonna ask you. I hear the twang in your.
I'm Colombian. I was born. My parents took me out of Colombia when I was 3 months old, and then we went to Mexico.
Okay.
At 6, my parents came to the States.
Okay.
And then after that, we came to Florida. We were going to Disney, and we just never went back.
Wow.
So I grew up in Florida. Total suburban area. Like I said, to be on the Ave in Newark, didn't see that coming.
Right.
At all. And and I have a beautiful, beautiful family. My parents are still together. I have my brother's in the army. He went in there late. He tried the college thing. It wasn't for him, and then he went. Now he lives on the other side of the country.
Wow.
Married with kids. Took my son in for a while too. He wanted to go over there. He was tired of being with the girls. I feel like he's the only boy.
Right.
All of us are girls, and my brother was on the other side. So I was happy because they didn't really have a relationship. So now I can see that in pictures. And then my sister, she's the baby. She's the tough one.
Okay.
She's you got to go through her to get to mom and dad.
Right.
So, but I wouldn't have it any other way.
So when did it go bad? So you finished high school, you had a regular life, suburban life.
It went bad for no reason. It was
got
emotional.
Curious?
No.
Okay.
Just feeling like I wasn't enough in my house. Now it's weird because it's not like I was being isolated. I think my parents always say that it's like I put this all in my head. But just seeing just the different dynamics of over here and over there, and seeing the success of one and the success of the other, and not having a pot to piss in and all those things, I kind of just started pushing myself away.
Did you grow up are you the middle child by any chance?
No, I'm the oldest.
You're the oldest?
Yeah, I'm the oldest.
So do you feel like you got treated differently in the household?
I do.
I know it's something going on. I'm gonna figure it out.
I do, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And your other siblings was actually born in the States?
No, they were born in Mexico.
Oh, they were born in Mexico?
Yeah,
okay.
They came, I was 6, my brother was 3, and my sister was 2. But we grew up here.
Y'all grew up here, right.
We all grew up here. We all grew up under the same household. It's just, I think, being the child of an immigrant parent back in the day, for them having to work and, coming home, and it's like you have to make sure that I have to take care of them, and then I have to help my mom. And I just feel like at 9, I became a grown-up.
I hear that a lot with a lot of people, yeah.
And I didn't. It's not that I didn't get to have fun because I did. I played like a regular kid, but the responsibility of not having a responsibility.
Right.
And, you know, so looking at this, it's like, you know, and then I just, it breaks my heart for my son because he didn't deserve it. He didn't ask for it. You know, I don't talk to him. I have his number. He has mine.
Wow.
I do write him, but I don't force him to talk to me.
Right, right.
I tell him, I'm always here for you, kiddo.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever you want mom, just, I'm here.
Right. When the last time you spoke to him? At 11?
No. I get pictures from him. I get pictures for Christmas and stuff.
Okay.
He graduated. I wish I could have been there, but I wasn't there. It hurts. I used to think that, you know, okay, when he turns 18, it's gonna change because he's an adult now. Maybe he's not in the grips of my family, so he's gonna want to see mom. No, it didn't happen. I know he loves me. I don't knock him. I don't blame him. No. You know, I couldn't be in and out.
Yeah, you didn't. For him. Right.
So, but he knows what's going on with mom. Yeah. There's no line in our family. Right. It is what it is, and I do have the support from them. But I wish they would have been able to do more instead of this. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like sometimes sending me a couple dollars is a lot easier to just, you know, okay, I did my thing, I helped her out. Then, you know, wanting to go to a meeting or wanting to figure out what addiction is or trying to get to know what the hell was going on. It was easier to just hear. Right,
just kind of like just swoosh you away, basically.
That's what it feels like. They tell me no all the time, but
yeah.
And it's to do something else. That's what I think.
Do you think if your parents would have sat down with you, probably went through some type of therapy and try to get how you felt since a child growing up?
I wouldn't be here.
You don't think
I really believe that.
Yeah.
It's like I'm like, screw you, bump you. I'm not saying bump you to them. I'm fucking myself up.
Right.
The mentality of like, you know, this is gonna hurt you too. But at the end of the day, they're in a warm house, in a warm bed, eating hot food, and I'm out in the cold, trying to figure out how to make money, you know, to eat. Yeah. But, you know, as long as I'm alive and I still have another day to be able to kick it.
Because you do have a bubbly personality. I really enjoy it. I don't think it's the end for you. I think you're gonna figure it out.
Thank you.
I think you are.
I get that a lot, and I hope I do. Yeah. I mean, I really hope I do. You. There's no reason why you should lose the essence of yourself. I say, you know, people look at addiction and they don't see me. Right. You know, they see a typical what society thinks of a drug addict is. They don't think of someone like me. I'm a drug addict. I'm a crackhead. Right. I do dope. I'm a drug addict and I don't look like one. Right. And so I feel like that's the problem with society, like the association that, you know, if you look presentable, if you sound educated, there's no reason why you should have a problem. Right. It's not true. It's not true. It's not true. I grew up in a home where I shouldn't be here, and look, here I am. Right. But thanks to that home is why I still have the will and the drive to keep writing. Right, I think so. And not become the streets. I won't let the streets I won't become the streets. Yeah. I make sure that I take care of myself. I make sure that I eat. I make sure. Yeah, you look pretty. You look presentable. Thank you. I smell perfume too. Just to let the viewers know. Yeah, you smell good. Keep it right. Right. Keep it sweet, baby. You gotta do what you gotta do. But yeah, I mean that's a little bit about me, and I hope anybody out there listening. It's not easy. It's not fun. It's definitely not glamorous. It's very dangerous. It is true. Once you end up in the hands of the cops, it's a revolving door. Yeah. In and out. Because they know who you are, and now every time they see you, they lock you up. They will lock you up. What I did learn, though, is, you know, learn your rights. Learn your freaking rights. You got to definitely learn your rights. In the state of New Jersey, okay, you can look this up. You are not obligated to give the cops your name at all. Okay. It's a no ID state law. So they need to have probable cause. So if you ask them, am I being arrested, and they say no, am I being detained, and they tell you no, you have the right to walk away. If they tell you to stop, that's where everything changes. You have to stop, but you still don't have to give them your name. Right. They have to tell you what you're being accused of or what the probable cause is. Know your rights. Right. Because, you know, I didn't know about record check. Okay. Record check. They could come and stop me and ask, what am I doing, officer? Listen, I'm a pretty smart girl. I'm waiting for the bus. I'm
Right.
You don't know me. I don't know you. Did you see anything? I don't think so.
Right. They never actually caught you in the act with okay.
No, but because it's a known area for that.
No, right. They just assume.
But hey, if you don't know me, if I haven't been in your cups, you don't know me.
Yeah, exactly. You
didn't see anything, but it's just that fear because they know that we all have warrants.
Okay.
And the warrants come from not going to court.
Right.
It's not because, there are some that, it goes away, but more than that.
Mm-hmm.
But for most of us, it's just a ticket after ticket after ticket of no show.
Exactly.
And those are warrants. And so as soon as they run your name, they don't care. You're gone. If it's on video, if that cop wants to run your name and it shows up, you're going.
Oh, man.
There's no, can I please? Can you not?
Right.
But hey, here, listen, I don't want to write out my black and white here,
right.
But sometimes here it is. I feel like this is its own utopia.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It is like a time warp in here because the things that you see on the street in this little section, you'll never see it anywhere else.
I've seen some. I see some crazy shit before. I can't even talk about it on camera.
You know what I mean?
I'll probably tell you off camera.
To suburbia, you would not see this shit anymore.
Hell no,
you would not see this in middle America. Like no way.
Definitely not.
And it's true how they say, it's just, but they're trying to clean it up. We all used to live in Seth Borden.
Yeah, that complex over there, they knocked it down.
They knocked us out. They took us out. They finally were able to get us all out of there. I had my own little apartment in there. People were like,
wow.
Oh my God, Angie. Like, they thought I had light in it. And hey, people are smart. They had light in there. They had power. They had their TV.
Really?
They're like, yo, if you want to survive, you will survive. I'm sorry,
Man, no. That's me. No.
But you will survive.
Wow, I've seen footage of people recording inside there. There's the playground.
Baraka mans the excavator as it takes the ceremonial first chunk out of the Seth Boyden Terrace housing project's demolition.
Everything goes today for us. Everything. All the memories, all our loved ones that we lost down here. We lost a lot of ones down here.
Myra Vasquez, born and raised here, she's moved onward and upward, but like the several dozen other former residents who came here today, Seth Boyden projects still a part of them. In 1941, the 530 apartment complex was one of the first of the massive federally financed public housing projects that would, in many ways, come to define this city, nicknamed Brick City because of them, in the second half of the 20th century. A few dozen former residents showed up to say goodbye to the place. One after another describing a mix of heavy emotions. Happiness for the fond memories they had growing up here. Lastly, gratitude for having outlasted the place itself, for having survived and been made stronger for having lived it. Former Mayor and U.S. Senator Cory Booker likes to say the term Brick City really reflects Newark's people. Strong, resilient, and enduring like the bricks themselves. Today, the politicians gathered to tout plans for a new housing and mixed-use development here.
Because we want to revitalize, repurpose, transform this whole neighborhood.
But as those who grew up here gathered a few bricks to take home as souvenirs, it became clear what they were here to commemorate. Not just what these walls were or what will come next, but who they.
Wow, I've seen footage of people recording inside there. There was a playground in the middle of it. I've seen it.
Yep, and then for most of us that were living in there, they figured out how to rig the freaking power lines.
What?
And with extension cords.
And y'all had power? Y'all had heat too?
We had heat. We had power. I mean, you would go into this abandon and you would see someone chilling on the couch with their TV on.
Oh my God!
Netflix
what?
Netflix?
Who account they using?
A family member? Like who knows?
What?
Tubi, you can go to Tubi. I mean, look.
Oh my God,
Tubi.
you,
like the mind of an addiction of an addict is like,
man.
Don't underestimate an addict.
Right. I've seen footage of people playing video games outside on a TV on a tree. I've seen it. Oh
okay,
yeah.
There you go, man. There you go.
Well, I never knew that y'all had that going on over there.
Yeah. We I call this the Seth Bordians. We're a dysfunctional family here. It's just I had to learn not to be, so naive. I'm so nice. It's like I feel bad if I can't help you, but at the end of the day, you got to worry about your own survival, and you can't worry too much about the next person, especially when they're all about themselves. It sucks. It hurts. It was hard for me. It was hard for me to be like, no.
Right.
No.
Right.
I'm so sorry, I can't help you right now, but let me go do this real quick, and then I got you, and it's like, what are you doing?
Right.
Why are you letting, so they just sit back and just wait for you.
Yeah, wait for you, right.
To come and take care of them, and then I had to be like, listen, girls, I can't do that for you.
Can't.
I can't, I'm sorry, I'm going to be a little bit
no, you good.
I can't walk around with a wet pussy and a dry purse.
Right,
right.
Right. No, I get it.
But I'll leave you with that.
Right. You want to give me any last words to your son?
Baby, I love you. Mommy loves you. I hope you see this someday. I hope you know that I never wanted it to be like this. And I'm so sorry. But I'm so proud of you. I wish you nothing but the best. And I hope one day, we can kick it again. I love you, kiddo. Bye.
Give me a hug.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm gonna get you something to eat too.
Okay, thank you.
You're in the car. Come on. We're back. Okay.
I'm taking you to let you know to see that it's not a BS.
Right.
I'm not lying to anybody. I am a homeless girl.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a very attractive area where I stay.
And that's a building I've been with Mike. I actually walked in that building.
That's good. That's known as the warehouse.
Okay. Okay.
But as you can see, I try my very best not to let this show of how I am.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse the gruttiness, the messiness, but it is real life.
Right.
This is what we do. This is what we go through.
Okay.
We're gonna go the long way, so we don't go through the warehouse.
Okay.
Because it's really ugly in there, and I do take pride in knowing that I don't stay there. Not that I'm against it. I walk through there all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't deserve to be going through that.
Yeah, definitely not.
You're
Should wear some
doing a good
boots.
cause, you're doing a good thing, so you don't want to get anything.
Right.
But
Yeah, I've never been back here.
yeah, I'm showing you the ins and outs of the of the hood.
Right. Just the hood. This is
the hood.
Right.
Yeah, this is where a lot of us had to come to after they took down Seth.
Right.
Because oh my God, we all miss Seth. It's like so sad to say it's an abandoned complex.
I know.
Home.
I know.
And when I first got here, like I said, I used to live just on the other side of the cemetery, so I used to just ride my car.
Wow.
I wasn't staying out here. I wasn't a part of this life. That's why I said I was a drug user.
Right.
I wasn't a drug addict.
What, do cars actually come by here? I see tracks.
Yeah, well, you gotta like
what?
Newark's finest. They come and check up on us.
Lord. Oh, I got you.
You know what I mean? They're looking for, no, but
You might want to put a levee in the middle of this road.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
So they won't have to come.
Through here, it's the mud. It's just, it's so like you'll see like the difference between, you'll see the difference between like, what it looks like and all the garbage and all the filth.
Right.
And then how I try to keep myself apart from that by cleaning and I have garbage cans and brooms and dustpans and
wow.
I have my little you see, this is, I don't have a fancy, green yard in front of me. I have a
debris. Right. Jeez.
This is the casa.
Okay.
In comparison to that, as you can see.
It is like very like I could moonwalk on this.
Baby, stay in the bed. I'm coming with someone that's recording. Just stay in there for a few seconds.
You got it?
Yeah.
What's it on that roof with the raccoon?
So you know.
Okay.
But really quickly.
Wow, it's really clean in here.
So this is how I live. This is how I keep my place.
Wow, I'm actually impressed.
This will be all garbage and filth. Really quickly, baby. Just stay in there for a few seconds. You here? Okay.
What?
JerseyzConcrete is it helped us out today. With a little bit of food.
Wow.
But inside is my bed. That's where my husband is at.
Okay.
But yeah, just to show you how.
Wow.
I got sunroof here.
Right. Wow, look at this.
And in comparison to what you've seen on the other side.
Right.
So,
completely opposite.
So just so you can see that I wasn't lying.
You was not lying. Wow.
But there's no reason why you need to lose any of who you are. Just keep it tight, keep it right, keep it sweet, and keep it clean, like I said.
Right. You might have to come clean my house. My house, they junky.
Yeah, I clean.
Wow,
Look at this. My garbage can.
Yeah, look at this.
I try to keep it every day. I'm sweeping.
Wow. Look at you. Good for you.
Thank you.
Wow. On the other side, there's more room you have.
Yeah, you can go. That side,
Okay.
it's got, you can see the dirt and stuff on the ground.
Okay. Yeah. You don't mess with the side that much, right?
Out of sight, out of mind kind of thing sometimes.
Right.
But,
Right.
You know, I've been trying to lift this, and so I get inspired, and then I lose my inspiration. What can I say?
Right.
But at least this is where I stay. My husband does the hustle.
Okay.
Like I said, I go and work when need be.
Right.
He does everything. He takes care. So he's okay knowing that I'm in here.
Right.
I'm in a safe place. I'm not outside.
Mm-hmm.
But we take care of each other.
That's good.
And that's the kind of man that you need out here. Someone that rides with you, not someone that just stays home. And right now he's in here. He is here.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Well, it's called the wake up.
Right.
So I call it the pep. I get it going, and he takes care of the rest of the day.
Wow. Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for y'all.
Thank you.
And when it rains, you guys stay in this side?
No, I stay in here.
Oh, you guys don't get wet right here?
No,
Okay.
I mean,
Because you kind of.
right there, but I have tarps under there.
Oh, you have the tarps under. Okay.
Yeah, and there's a mattress in there and everything.
Wow.
Yeah. Daddy, can you just see real quick?
If you okay,
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Wow. I didn't think this interview was going to extend this far. I'm happy that I did this.
Please,
Wow. What? Wow. Yeah.
This is all
How you
done
doing?
by your lady love right here. And
Wow.
everything. So like you
It
see.
it looks comfortable.
It is.
Wow.
If you want, you can be okay. You
Right.
just have to put in the work.
Right. Wow. Thank you for your time.
No,
I
you're
really
welcome.
appreciate
Thank you so
it.
much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
And I hope you come back.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back.
He's on the channel. He's on that channel with the boys.
I got you.
But if you see him outside, he's known as Caveman.
I'm gonna try to get him do an interview with me one of these
Okay, no
days
problem,
too. So
no problem.
yeah, most definitely.
All right.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Thank you. Give me another hug, girl.
Thank you so much. You got it on the way out. Are you good?
Yeah, I got on the way out. I can't believe I didn't think that interview was gonna go that far. What a sweet lady. Wow. Oh man. I want to give you guys a message at the end of this interview, but I really don't know what to say. What I was gonna say is that when I interviewed Mike and we went inside the abandoned building and we went on a roof, that is where we saw the raccoon at. He looked up at us. If you guys haven't watched that interview, please guys go watch the interview with Mike and we went inside the haunted building. Man, what a beautiful woman. In and out. In and out. And I actually got a P.O. box too. That's what I need to say. They go New Jersey Transit. Guys, I got a P.O. box. I don't know about heart, but maybe I'll put it in the video. If you guys want to give that young lady something, I'm gonna put it in my community section. You can also email me at JerseyzConcrete, Jersey with a Z at the end of Jersey, concrete at gmail.com. If you guys want to donate to her, let me know. Email me to confirm it that you want to send to my P.O. box. I get the package and I will actually give it to her on video. Wow. I'm so happy I came out here today. Alright guys, bye though.